Good afternoon and welcome to Cowley Drive. You join us on a nice sunny day in Woodingdean to view a 2-bedroom end of terrace family home. The property in question, number 216, has been updated throughout and offers numerous upgrades which we'll touch on as we head around the property. But to the front and we have off-road parking for comfortably 2 vehicles. And with its raised position, you do have an attractive view across Woodingdean, which also means you get so much natural light into the property and the gardens, which we'll show you as we head around the property. But we do also have an attractive front garden as well. So various mature shrubs, bushes, trees lining the perimeter and walkway up. Lovely private little front garden, and you do have side access just off to the right hand side. But heading straight in, there is a porch just before you enter the main property, and that acts as an excellent boot room / utility room, so you can keep some of the bulky white goods out of the kitchen. But speaking of, just to the front of the kitchen and you have space for a 4-seater breakfast table and chairs. And then the kitchen itself is incredibly well equipped, so you've got ample wall and base units, countertop surface, a stylish tiled splashback, pantry storage, and space for white goods including your range cooker. You also get that lovely view out to the rear garden, and that is really a feature of the home, but we will touch more on that as we head out and towards the end of the video tour. But a really well thought out kitchen, you've got plenty of room in here, you can easily have multiple people cooking, and a nice sociable space as well, so if you did have guests coming over, you can cook and still entertain. Running adjacent, and we have the living room, and this is an excellent area. So it runs the full length of the property, giving you double aspect views over the equally attractive front and rear gardens. And this also allows plenty of natural light to pour through. And all of this taking centre stage around the ornate cast iron feature fireplace. Again, just giving you a glimpse out to that garden. It is really rather special, it goes on for an awful long way. But as we head up to the first floor, it's just worth touching on the location with this one. Situated in Woodingdean, you are so close to everything that firstly Brighton and Hove has to offer, but also the surrounding areas. So you're incredibly well connected here. For those that drive, the A27 is within easy reach via Falmer Road, and then there are regular bus services on Cowley Drive leading in and out of Brighton, but also across Sussex. For daily needs, there is a convenience store, post office and pharmacy just a short walk away on Cowley Drive. You're also within the catchment area for a number of well-regarded schools, and then of course there are plenty of green spaces nearby, including farmland walks and trails leading across the South Downs. You can access these walks via a gate at the rear of the garden, so you can get direct access out, so it's perfect for hikers, dog walkers and cyclists alike. So this here is bedroom number 2, and it's a very comfortable double, overlooking the front aspect and benefiting from integrated storage. Both bedrooms are serviced by this plush, fully tiled family bathroom featuring a bath with shower overhead, as well as of course all essentials. It is worth pointing out as well that the loft space above is excellent additional storage, but more to the point, our clients have completely replaced the roof, added further insulation to the loft space, as well as additional ventilation. So that is good for many years to come. And then they've also replaced the majority of the double glazing within the property. But this here is bedroom number 1, and it's an excellent space. It mirrors the living room, so it's a very generous double bedroom, also benefiting from integrated storage, although there's no lack of floor space for freestanding units if needed. You also benefit from the double aspect views, so it's a nice bright room. And I love what the vendors have done here. They've really set it up as more of a bedroom and then separate dressing area, and I think it works really, really well. But let's take a look now into the rear garden. So coming straight out from the kitchen and immediately abutting the rear, you have this small area of decking and storage shed. Lovely flower beds lining the edges here, so you've got a nice bit of colour, and that theme continues as you head throughout the garden. But just onto the right hand side here, and you've got a good amount of space off to the side here, so perfect for storage, especially with bikes and buggies, etc. But you do also have that side access as mentioned earlier. The garden is nicely tiered, so it provides multiple usable areas, catering to all needs. But a couple of steps up and we have a large area of lawn here. This area is nice and flat, so pet and children friendly, but you do also have a further area of patio, perfect for a table and chairs as our clients have set up. And as you can see, this is going to be a real sun trap. You're going to get the sun throughout the day, so it's perfect for outdoor gatherings or a little bit of alfresco dining. Just up to the second level here and you have a further area of lawn. And as mentioned, you just have tons of space in this garden. So there really are multiple ways that you could set this up and really tailor this to suit your needs. But then the latter portion of the garden, and this is probably about 50%, you do have various allotments, flower beds, vegetable patches, and greenhouses. So this is absolutely perfect and well set up for those with a green thumb. And what you notice as you head throughout this garden is that the perimeter is lined with mature trees and bushes, and so it is incredibly private. And even though it's lined around the perimeter, you still get so much sun, it's not blocking anything at all. And then just to the rear of the garden you have a further storage shed, although this could certainly be converted into an external office or studio subject to the necessary consents of course. But this is Cowley Drive, it's offered to the market in excellent condition throughout, it's ready to view today. If you would like to take a look, please do give us a call.